people are putting them on the pedestal as if they're godlike people, and they're not. They're just humans just like you and I. If we were to peel this skin off, they got bones and they bleed the same way we do. In your mind, you know them because you delved so deep into their life. That is the issue. And I'm like, yeah, I know them and they know this. No, I know aspects of them. I know what they're showing me, but I don't know them. Yeah, this is my team, this is my athlete, this is my team, I'm riding for my team, da da da. You're going so hard for a team. Not to say we can't have so much passion, but we're not making any money off of their success unless you've met these people face to face. And even then, you still don't know them. But unless you have a personal, deep relationship with all these people, you do not know these people.
Christ's love isn't like everybody else's love. It's not like the world's love. The world's love loves you when you do things right or when you do things with them. But as soon as you make a mistake, they take that love away. But what I've experienced with the love of Christ is that it loves first. It loves through wrongdoing. It loves when you shouldn't be loved anymore. It's unconditional. And that's the love that I believe is going to change the world and has changed me.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Makaya. I'm back and I'm black and I'm back and I'm black and I'm back and I'm black and I'm back and I'm black.
Yo, Sasha here. Excuse me? Supermodels do not fly business class. Now, I'm not gonna demand a private jet, but I think Jag could at least spring for first class.
And I bring you all another video. This will be a little bit more freeform because I see with the rise of TikTok and all these other social media platforms and more public figures, whether that's Instagram figures, not to say this didn't occur even before social media was on the rise, but these parasocial relationships that many people have with a lot of these entertainers, influencers, and it can be very unhealthy. And I just want to dive into that doing a free form, and hopefully this can spark the mind of at least one person, because I think we all have to actively check ourselves within this space, because it's very easy for us to act like we know these people and you don't. That's why 1 minute they praise you, 1 minute they turn their back on you, because you truly don't know anyone. And unless you've met these people face to face, and even then you still don't know them, but unless you have a personal, deep relationship with all these people, you do not know these people that you are idolizing or obsessed with, or think that you are besties or friends with them, because you're not. But before I dive all into that, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to see more of me. And if you're new, hey, and if you're a returner, I really, truly appreciate the love. I thank you all for clicking on this video. I do not take it for granted. And for all who are new, you should know I do an array of topics. I am very diverse. I love more blurred, nerdy content. I love more nostalgic content, blasting you all to the past. I love more... Are they cutting grass right now? Y'all, I'm going to try to get through this video. I'm going to just have to have my audio be louder, but they're really cutting grass right now. But okay. And where did I leave off on? Oh, and I do more conscious topics with more depth. And I dibble and dabble within vlogs. So I'm very diverse. I love to do a mixture of things. So if you can relate to any of that, then I'm your girl. Hit that subscribe button. If you get the chance, please check out my social media platforms down within the description box, where I display my passion for fashion. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So I felt led to do this video because I see time and time again, of course, with the unfolding of Love Island and all these different artists such as like Beyonce and Nicki Minaj and so on and so forth, all artists, honestly, I see how much these people in their mind really believe that they know these people. And it's very harmful. And I can speak on this because at one point I idolized a lot of artists. I idolized music and I idolized all these different people, and I put them on these pedestals when I don't know them. Not to say you can't love their music, not to say you can't love their artistry, not to say you can't sew into them. But when you're valuing those things over your own personal life or things you have going on, or when you're worshiping these people and you may not even realize, if you're clicking on their page daily and if you're in tune with every aspect of their life, you want to know all the details, that's where you're walking a dangerous ground. There's nothing wrong with wanting to know these people and be influenced by these people and looking at their fashion and all this, but when you're very much like in your mind you know them because you delve so deep into their life, that is an issue, because that's what ends up happening. Parasocial relationships are one-sided emotional connections that individuals develop with media personalities such as celebrities, influencers, and fictional characters. This can provide a sense of comfort.
However, they may lead to negative consequences if not maintained in moderation. One may begin to develop profound feelings for an individual who is unaware of one's existence. This can supplement or diminish the drive for genuine relationships and closeness. You experience sorrow regarding their decisions, as though your own life is being affected. Parasocial relationships frequently act as a means to cope with feelings of loneliness or social anxiety. However, the downside is that over time, these types of relationships heighten isolation instead of alleviating it. One may cultivate unrealistic expectations regarding relationships, physical appearance, or personal success. The consequence of this is that one may find themselves comparing their own life to an idealized and curated representation of another individual's existence. This tendency can result in diminished self-esteem, feelings of jealousy, or issues related to body image. You may believe you have a right to the private lives of public figures or experience strong emotions when they alter, disappoint, or quote-unquote portray your expectations. This can result in toxic fandom behavior or significant personal pain from a perceived loss of the individual. Not every parasocial relationship is detrimental. Some can provide support, particularly for individuals in marginalized communities or those in search of inspiration. The essential factor is balance, genuine human connection, self-awareness, and the establishment of boundaries.
And I can even say, like, I used to be on YouTube day in, day out when I was like a child, especially during those summer vacations, if you know, you know. And I would dive on all these artists' lives. I would watch their behind the scenes. If you remember the Ustream days, I used to be on Ustream and all that. And I'm like, yeah, I know them and they know this. No, I know aspects of them. I know what they're showing me, but I don't know them. I really don't know them to be thinking and riding for them so hard. Not to say that I can't love their artistry, not to say that I can't like the personality I see on the screen, but once you start being really obsessive, or once you're gonna spend your last or break your bank, some people pay thousands on top of thousands of dollars to go to these concerts or go to these meet and greets, and tell me if their rent or their mortgage has been paid. Not at all. Now, if you could do both and still dibble and dabble within the two, okay, by all means, you use your money the way you want to use it. However, I think we have to be very, very careful because we do not know these people. Even when we go into athletes, we got people's jerseys on the back. We got their name. We're like, yeah, this is my team. This is my athlete. This is my team. I'm riding for my team. Da da da. You're going so hard for a team. Not to say we can't have so much passion, but we're not making any money off of their success, off of Philly winning the Super Bowl. I'm using an example, like, you're not making any money off it. Not to say you can't pick a team, not to say that you can't do that, but we have to be very careful with the line we're walking with it, because some people will argue down all day. They'll do all this all day. I used to be that way. I ain't riding so hard for them because I ain't making no money off of them winning a game. Look like the lawnmower got closer, but whatever. We're gonna keep this train going. We're gonna keep this train going. So we have to be extremely, 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 extremely careful when we're having these conversations, is when we're online. Even with Love Island, like, we can talk about these discussions, but some people ride for people so hard as if they know these people. Even, like, for instance, I guess a lot of like Huda fans on TikTok or all around, they're riding for this woman as if they know her. We don't have a clue who she is. You don't really know her. You only know what she's portrayed, and you only know what you've seen. So you have to be very, 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 very careful to not idolize these people, because you're replacing them with God, and nobody else is God. Nobody else can replace Jesus at all. So you have to be very, very careful. People are putting them on the pedestal as if they're God-like people, and they're not. They're just humans just like you and I. If we were to peel this skin off, they got bones and they bleed the same way we do. And like I said, we have to actively catch ourselves, right? I'm not saying I'm not better than any one of you. I'm not saying that I haven't idolized different things before. I can speak on it's not them getting closer. Oh my gosh, not the lawnmower getting closer. Okay, whatever. I'm going to just talk louder. I can speak on these things because I have been through this, right? Some people are like, oh, we're not idolizing them. We're just a fan. If you feel like you're not idolizing them, then okay, cool. This video is not for you. But the people who are idolizing them, you know who you are. You know exactly who you are. Let's not fake the funk. We have to be very, very careful, because we idolize these people. We stand these people and we do all this and we don't know them. That person doesn't know us. Beyonce doesn't know me. Or not to say she won't, with different like campaigns and all that. I'm just using an example, but these people don't know me. They don't know me. Not to say you can't be fans. Not to say you can't be interested in their artistry. I'm interested in a lot of people's artistry. I'm interested in a lot of people's work. However, I don't know them. So I can love their art and what they've done, but I don't know these people personally. So when you step and you do all this other stuff, there's something delusional that we have going on in the brain that we have to really, really work through that. So that's the end of my rant, y'all. Please leave your thoughts, perspectives down within the comment section. I feel like this lawnmower has gotten even closer, and I'm pretty sure y'all can hear it because I'm right near the window. When I tell you they lawn mow or whatever, they load them on, or I said they load them on, I'm gonna just say cut the grass. They cut the grass every day. There's no reason why we should be cutting the grass every day. I'm not telling you to not keep it up, but every day. Please leave your thoughts, perspectives down within the comment section. Whether you agree, whether you disagree, that is completely okay. But we can have a healthy discussion down within the comment section. Let's be respectful. That's all I ask. I love our differences. I love when we have like different thoughts and perspectives. I don't care about that. However, we have to be respectful about our thoughts and perspectives. And I want you all to remember that you are loved by the God who created the universe. He made you for such a special purpose. You are not a mistake, and you were meant to be here. So you are the special person in your life. You are the one that is fearfully and wonderfully made, and the Lord made you unique, just as unique as they made all these other people. So do not forget that. So I thank you all for watching. The lawnmower, of course, is getting louder. I am not understanding why. And I'll see you all in the next video. Stay blessed, everyone.